All right, man, I can't keep quiet on this any longer. Angel Reese mechanics when it comes to playing the game of basketball are so absolutely disgusting sometimes. They make me just want to throw up all over the place, right? So today they played against the Connecticut Sun, all right? And Angel Reese got there was a fast break. Angel Reese, she got a pass from her teammate, and she went up with the layup. And let's just take a look at what happened on this layup. Let's just take a look. So boom, get a steal, run it down. We got a fast break, easy buckets, drop it off to Angel Reese. And what is that? What is that, Angel? What, Angel? Angel, this is an uncontested layup, and you took a Magic Johnson finger roll, my girl. What's going on? Like, that's got to be just a 1-2, you know what I'm saying? A finger roll. But like, she's doing these flipsy do layups. Like, sometimes I feel like she's not even really trying to make the basket. You know what I'm saying? I think that she sometimes is just trying to throw the ball up off the backboard so she can grab it on the other side and finish. And it's a great strategy, but it drives me crazy.
Where is the trigger in? Gets it to Moore. Moore will get it off. The shot is good. Game 3 belongs to Maya Moore and Minnesota.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JP, Joe Paul, backing them up. But everybody's having a great day. All that good stuff, man. If you could do me a favor, man, leave a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to build a community over here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the next update. You know what I'm saying? Hit the next, the bell icon too, because I think that tells you when I upload and stuff. So let's go ahead and get this going. So the Chicago Sky played against the Connecticut Sun today in a game that was honestly a really great game. Came down to the last possession. Connecticut pulls through with a great stop at the end to prevent Chicago from getting a shot off, and they're able to come away with the victory. And honestly, watching this game, I feel bad for both of these teams. I feel bad for both Chicago and I feel bad for Connecticut because I don't think that either of them are going to have the end of the season that they necessarily want. Well, honestly, I think that Chicago was tanking. Honestly, I think that the Chicago Sky, once they traded Marina Mabrey away, they decided, hey, we're just going to punt on this season. And I'll look into the draft picks and I'll get back to you guys in the next episode because maybe it's something relating to the draft picks. That's the reason why they decided that, hey, we're not even going to really make an honest attempt to make the playoffs. We're just going to punt on the regular season and get ready for free agency. But in the Connecticut Sun, man, they're a team that's hoping to avenge a conference finals loss last year, and they came off with a hot start. They were 9-0 and everything, and they had a lot of potential, a lot of hope. But this team just doesn't have enough to win a championship in my eyes. Like, even with the addition of Marina Mabrey, who does bring a great boost to their team, they're just not a good enough offensive team. They'll come out there and they'll play some great defense. Like this game, and it was 82-80 for the final score, but I'm surprised they scored that many points because there were just various times where you felt like both teams, they just weren't able to get a good shot. They weren't able to get a good bucket. There were a lot of bad possessions. Chicago had a lot of turnovers. I think they had over 15 turnovers. They had a whole mess of turnovers. But this game, just nobody really, if it wasn't for Marina Mabrey going absolutely haywire and trying to get her revenge against the Sky, Connecticut probably would have lost this game by 15 points. And that's saying a lot because Chicago did not play great either. They got a great performance today from Lindsey Allen. She came through and gave them 14 and 6, 14 points, 6 assists, which is some, very, very decent stat line. I don't really see much of that from Lindsey Allen. Chennedy Carter came in and gave you 19 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Chennedy Carter will be in, she'll be the talk of Twitter for a couple of hours after this game because I ain't gonna lie, she has, a little bit of crash out tendencies, man. She be out here doing things she necessarily does not need to be doing and just causing unnecessary tension to her, honestly. People do not talk about Chennedy Carter's game enough because of the other incidents that happened surrounding her. The only reason why I know about Chennedy Carter is because she knocked Caitlin Clark to the ground for absolutely no reason. Or I guess not for no reason because she was talking trash to her. But and it's a play that necessarily did not need to happen. She went and she made that a thing. And then they were just in the news recently talking about, I guess Chennedy Carter was upset about an ESPN ranking. She felt like she should have been higher and she felt like she was being disrespected by the people who make those decisions. And it's just always feels like Chennedy Carter's in the news for a reason that's not good good, and it's not surrounding, her game, which is a shame because she's a fantastic player. Like I say, I'll say it again. I say it almost in every video I talk about her. She has the fastest first step in the entire WNBA. She truly is unguardable. Like, even in this game, she came and she had 19 points. She was, it wasn't crazy efficient, 7-18. Was able to get to the line. Just played a super good floor game, and they weren't able to pull out the game. Angel Reese, man, so everybody probably saw what I talked about in the intro, just for her mechanics, because that her mechanics absolutely drive me crazy. Like, how she's been able to play the game of basketball since she was 8 years old, and she still finishes tries to finish layups the way she does. It honestly just like it makes my blood boil, and I have no relation to the girl. I'm just like a fan of basketball. I'm just like, yo, how is she a power forward trying to score buckets, shooting the ball from here and shooting the ball from right there? I'm just like, yo. And my man's Adrian hit me up earlier, and he was like, yo, I think I finally figured it out. Kamilla Carter. Angel Reese is not trying to make the basket a lot of time when she shoots the shot. She's trying to get herself in a better position to get her shot off. And I completely agree with bro. If there's a clip, let me see if I can find it real quick on Twitter. All right, so here's a play right here. So Angel Reese is going to put up a shot that has absolutely no chance in hell in going in. Like, let's look at just like the angle she takes on this shot. Just look where the ball goes. Straight up in the air. There's no way in hell the chance is going in. But look at where the ball goes. It hits off the backboard. She's able to beat. Now she's right there in position. Alyssa Thomas is now underneath the basket. She's in great position to go ahead and grab this offensive rebound and just put this ball back. And that's exactly what she does. Gets it, gets the layup, and then she's able to hit her with the too small. Hitting her with the too small after you smoke the layup like that is crazy. But we'll give it to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese came out and had, I don't know what to call it. Is it a bad game? Is it just an Angel Reese game? Like, I don't know. She came out and she broke more history. She broke more history. I think she's now 29 rebounds away from surpassing A'ja Wilson for 5th place on the all-time rebounds list in the regular season. Like, she still is just doing amazing things. She had 19 rebounds on the game. She had 20 rebounds on the game, 13 points, so another double-double for her. If nothing else, she's going to come on this court, regardless of how it looks, regardless of how it makes you feel, she's going to walk away from this game with a double-double. She only made 3 baskets the entire game, one being the one that I showed you, and she knocked down 7 free throws, and she's able to walk away with a double-double. Like, the girl has perfected the art of looking like you've had a great game. Like, if you're looking at the stat sheet, if you look at, she had 19 rebounds. She had 13 points. She was out there balling. But then, you know what I'm saying, you go and you actually watch the game, you wouldn't feel like she was out there hooping. Like, when I was watching the game, I saw her grabbing every single, like, a lot of rebounds that went up. There were a lot of shots that were missed. But I didn't think that she was even going to finish with a double-double. I think she had 0 points in the first half. She was 0 for 5. So, if nothing else, she's going to get that double-double. Kamilla Cardoso has definitely come on the last couple of games. She had 18 points, 6 rebounds. Just a super, super solid game. She was in foul trouble, so she wasn't able to really, get going there. But she has really come on the last couple of games just as an offensive player. Like, with them trading Marina Mabrey away and them needing desperately to find somebody to be able to score buckets for them, Kamilla Cardoso has been a real happy surprise. She was 8 for 11, and I feel funny saying that because she was the 3rd overall pick. Like, it shouldn't be surprising that she's a very good player for the team. But yeah, man, it's just. And then there was really only one way that Chicago could lose this game for me. Like, I thought that honestly they would come out here and lose by, 8 points to Connecticut. But for them to come out and lose by 2, it's very commendable. But I think that the only way they could have lost this game was by Marina Mabrey coming back and going off, and that's exactly what she did, yo. Marina Mabrey, 9 of 13, 24 points. She was bombing threes. She knocked down 7 free throws. 1 free throw. She was just out there balling, you know what I'm saying? The fact that she only made the 1 free throw just shows you she was all getting it just straight off the cuff, real buckets. And just like, that's really the worst way that Chicago could have lost this game. Yes, it's a heartbreaking game. Like I said in the intro, I think that Chicago is tanking, so I don't think that the front office really cares about them losing this game. This game probably just hurts more for the players. But for them to come back and for them to get have a Marina Mabrey be the main catalyst in losing a game like this is just heartbreaking. And it's over for this guy, man. I'm really feeling bad for them. Just looking how Atlanta has been going. I'm going to make a video about Atlanta also. Just how Atlanta has been able to just, kind of flip the switch ever since they came back from the break and they've been healthy and they've been able to, rattle off some wins. I just think that it's only a matter of time now that Atlanta's going to be able to surpass Chicago. I thought that Atlanta was going to be able to beat Phoenix today. But, like I said, I'll talk about that in the next video. But, yeah, man, it's tough for Chicago. So if you're a Chicago Sky fan, man, like, just let me know a temperature check, man. How you feeling about this all, man? How you handling this? Because it's got to be tough watching your team that had so much. You guys had so much promise in the first half. Like, you guys weren't a great team in the first half of the season, but I saw the promise. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese was out there on her double streak. You guys had Marina Mabrey, who was really good at getting buckets. Chennedy Carter burst onto the scene, and she's still being great. You know what I'm saying? Even with Mabrey being gone, but the team now just does not have enough. You know what I'm saying? They have a very, very solid defense, but even that's not enough when you just can't manufacture enough buckets. So let me know in the comments how you feel about that, man. I'm gonna holla at y'all in the next video, man. Peace and love, family. Deuces.